Welcome back to Jessica's Craft Time. My name's Jessica and we're going to be working on our little house today. But I thought I'd show you this. I'm really excited. After I completed our last bit from this room, this one here, I was complaining to hubby that I've got this house, that I've got this kit that I just can't work out the instructions. This one here. So he jumped online and started Googling English instructions for it. And he found a set. And then he also found that you could just contact the seller. So I got back onto eBay, contacted the seller that I purchased it off, said, can I please have English instructions? And they emailed it to me. I now have English instructions for the kit. So now I'm going to be able to work out what I need to do. So that one might be coming up next, but I'm just excited that I have English instructions for my kit. Boy, something just fell. So we can actually build that big house now because I've got instructions I can read, which is super exciting. But today we're going to keep going on with our holiday time. Today we're going to do the fireplace in here. So I've prepped all our pieces because I'm working out that if I prep them, I can get through it a lot quicker, which means you're not sitting here watching me cut out little tiny pieces. So I'll just move this up because it's down the bottom. So first we're going to do this basket, and it's going to be damn fiddly. This one is. So first off, you need to grab 2 bits of ribbon. One is 2 centimeters and the other one is 3 centimeters. And you need to fold it in the middle and make this little bow thing. So I'm trying to think what glue I'll use. Don't really want to get it all over my fingers. What if I use a glue dot? That might work. Let's see if that works. Let's put a glue dot on the end. So this one needs to just be folded to the middle. Do you reckon that's the middle? Yeah, it's about the middle. Let's try a glue dot. See if that works. Might actually be making it too... I think it's sticking it too well. Do you know what it needs to be? It needs to be 1 glue dot. Let's see if I can unfold it. I'm sorry if there's a bit of noise in the background. It needs to be much closer to the tip so that you can get the little helps if I need to move you. Sorry, let's move you down and then you might actually be able to see what I'm doing. Needs to be more on the tip so that you get your little loop. Kind of there. Right. So then this one needs to sort of stick in the middle. So let's get our glue dot. Can we fold our glue dot in half? It really needs to. I think I need to. Yeah, almost stuck to my tweezers. Okay, we have it on my finger now. I need to get it off my finger. Okay, pinch, twist. Sticking to... I need it to go down a little bit more. Oh yeah, kind of works. They're very sticky. can fold them on themselves. They're sticking to each other. Oh no, don't lose my little. Okay, that kind of works. Kind of works. There's some sort of ribbony bowy thing. That'll do. That'll do. It's not as pretty as it should be, but whatever. Whatever. We got there in the end. I do feel I need toothpicks, and I've lost my toothpicks. Where have my toothpicks gone? Oh, I had them out for something else, and they've disappeared. Who has stolen my... Oh, they haven't disappeared. They're right in front of my face. Okay. Now I'm tipping them everywhere. So now we need to get this and stick some balls onto it. So I'm just going to get my tacky glue because I reckon we'll need some of it today. I'm going to use these little tweezers that grip them. And then we just need to stick red balls all in the top of it. So maybe I'll just put some glue on the top and then pick up some red balls. These are just like little polystyrene balls that are red, and they all stick to themselves and get all staticky. Reckon that's enough? Put one more there. There you go. We'll just drop that there to dry while we make the next bit. Now we need to fold and stick the box. So this has got little flappy bits. I'm just going to use my glue today. I normally use tear and tape on the boxes, but we'll try some glue. Why not? Why not mix it up? So I hope everyone is well. I am loving doing these boxes, these miniatures. There's another one I want to try. I've seen the ones in the tins, and I saw someone completed one the other day, and I've been umming and ahhing about it, and once I saw it completed, I'm like, I need. So, but we've got a few more rooms to go before we think of getting some more. And then we take a little bit of fabric and stick the box to the center of the gunny cloth. So we're just going to glue the bottom of the box and try and get it as centered as possible. Trim as photo shows. Wrap the box with gunny cloth and stick well. So we need to trim some corners. We need some scissors for that. We've kind of got it on a little bit of an angle. Am I going to be able to get in there to trim it? Come on. How'd I know that had happened? This cloth, you've got to be really careful, because if you pull the threads, I don't know if you can see here, they just move. In saying that, that's how I find it the easiest way to measure is I take the tape measure, I measure to the spot I need, and then I pull the thread, and that gives me a really clear line, straight line to cut through. Doesn't want to come out. So that's how, that's how I measure this fabric, which I find is the sort of easiest way to do it. Don't know if I'm cutting them quite on the angle I'm meant to be. Alright, and then we need to glue it, and then we trim the surplus. So we need to glue up the side. Just going to hold that while I glue the next bit. And guess what I didn't pull out again? My wipe. One day I'll remember. One day. One day I'll remember to get my wet wipe out ready. So I'd love it if you want to show me your progress of you completing a little miniature room. In the description box below is my Facebook page. And I'd love it if you'd come over and join my Facebook page. And then you can share your creations with me, because I'd love to see what other people are working on. I love seeing what everyone's takes on things are and how they complete things and what they're making. Oh, that's cute. Let's get rid of all these little bits here. Okay, so that's the basket. Now we have to stick around the basket this cloth, and we want it's got like a flat side and then a lace side. So we're going to stick it somehow around the top of the cloth. Then we're going to trim it and push the top bit in. If that makes sense. A big thing of glue, dry glue there I don't want. So we want to glue that on there. We're gonna need some more glue. We're gonna need some more glue. I'm surprised, as much glue as I use, how far this tacky glue is going. I'm still on my first one and we're on our third room. So it's definitely worth it. I've just been playing around and tried a new, which if you've been following my channel you probably would have seen it already. It would have gone up well before this one goes up. I just tried a new varnish on my diamonds, painting my specials, things like key rings that get used, like that would get, I want to say trash, but that's not the right word, you know, but they get used, they're hanging on a bag, they get handled. So, and then we just have to trim down the sides and tuck it all in. Wonder if we need to glue it in or if it'll just stay, because then this creates the bottom of the basket. We might have to put some glue in the bottom of the basket, I reckon. I'm just going to go like this and put big dollops, because it's a lace. Hopefully any extra glue will just seep through to the next layer of lace and glue it. Ah, there you go. We've got our little basket. See, more glue. I'm really liking this patty pan, and I have to get a wipe. Sorry for the noise. I really like the patty pan and toothpick. Excuse me. I find it works really well, and I'll quite often use this patty pan and toothpick for a few times and then throw it out. So now we've got to stick some of this green brush stuff in. Oh, that was a huge dump of glue. I don't think we need that much glue, but it's all going to stay in there now. Oh well, it'll just take longer to dry. So I'm just going to stick that in there. I don't know if we need to. Why not? We do need to fold this, so I've cut this out. This is just like a little card or a picture, and we'll fold that, and we stick that in the back. Just glue the back. I've got to stop using my fingers and start using tweezers. Damn it. Oh. Just going to wipe that glue up, or else my book will stick together. Then we've got to fit this little thing in. And then we've got to fit our little bow in. There you go. We've got our little basket. So that's going to sit on the top of our fireplace. So that is the first bit complete. How long have we been doing? 15 minutes. We're doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Now we do the clock. The clock is going to be a little bit tricky. We need to take a bead and a clock face. So what I might do is dip my bead into some glue. Really want another pair of tweezers. That's so too much glue. We might swap tweezers. Got glue all over my tweezers. These tweezers are good if you need to just hold things because they clamp shut, but I find them a little bit harder when you have to let go, like here, to let go of them. There you go, there's our clock. So what's the time on the clock? I'm going to work out. Okay, so the clock's got to go that way. So we need to put little feet on the clock. Just trying to work out. Oh, those bits of wire are super long. I cut them the right length. Oh, our paper's folding up. Okay, now we have a problem. I've got too much glue on the tweezers. Okay, just going to put that there for a second and try and clean my tweezers off. Now we have to make a little top of the clock. This way. What am I going to use? These leave a bit of a mark on them though. I need to find my jewelry wire. I need to find my jewelry pliers. Because these... Oh yeah, that's kind of what we needed. And this has got to go on the top of the clock. Glue. Oh my god, too much glue again. Oh, it's done. It looks very white, but that's until the glue dries. But there you go. So I'm just going to leave that on the tweezers and set that aside, and hopefully the glue will dry soon. Now we're going to do this one here. So we need to fold it. Got fluff all stuck on my fingers. This is going to be the back of a stand for a photo frame, because you've always got to have a photo on your fireplace. So I'm just folding those little bits, and that little tiny little flap needs to glue down. Why don't we use our tear and tape? Our tear and tape is going to hold that straight away. We might use that for all of this, I think. Just going to put a tiny little bit on here, on our little flap. I had to buy some more tear and tape because I've used so much of it. But I love it, I love it. It's so good for paper crafts, the paper side of this. Okay. So I think that's about right. We just needed like a little pyramid for the photo frame. Now it says stick on 2-layer cardboard and cut out. So I've stuck both of these templates on the cardboard. So I'm just going to put some tear and tape down them and glue them together. Actually, I'm going to put 2 bits, because this is going to have the actual picture on it. I'm guessing they just want the thickness of all the cardboard. I thought one would have been thick enough, but... So I don't think it really matters how they go on, as long as they're sort of double layered, because we're going to cut it all out. So I haven't trimmed these down. I thought it was going to be much easier to put it all together and then cut it out. We'll see, but that is the theory behind it anyway. I don't want to cut too much of the frame. Definitely a bit harder to cut when you've got 3 bits of paper and 2 bits of cardboard, but that's all right. Hopefully they kind of mold together on the side as you're cutting. There you go. Got our picture frame, and then we just stick the stand for it at the back. That is way too big a bit of tape, but that's okay. Perfect, it stands up. So there's our little picture frame of our 3 little girls. Stay up. Just need to move the wire up on the clock a bit. Okay, now we are down to actually doing the fireplace, which is fairly simple. We take our pieces I have pre-cut. So the first one is we need to stick these 2 bits together. Now this is strange because this is very different to the kind of wood that I've worked from in the past. This is really, really thin. This is like really thin compared to pieces that I've worked with in the past. So we'll see how we go. The top and the bottom's not, but this framework, maybe they've done it so thin because you stick the fireplace to it, so therefore you are using the stability of the paper. Now for this, I'm going to use my multi-purpose liquid glue. This is my Papercraft glue. Sorry, I have to tap. I'm almost empty on this one. The reason I'm using this is because I use it for Papercraft, so I know that it's not going to, I've put heaps on that. That should stick, no problems. I know it's not going to make the paper go all wrinkly. So I've just stuck that down there. I'm hoping I've got it. You do also have a little bit of wiggle room in it. So if it's not quite in the right spot when I turn it over, we will be able to move it a little bit until it dries. Okay. I'm guessing that's going to be a little bit more stable once we actually get the top of it on. So there's that, and then we have to stick our fire in. Can't have a fireplace without a fire. Now you do need to be careful with this glue because it always stays sticky. After it dries, it'll still be tacky. Not sticky, but tacky. So you just want to make sure that it's not on any areas that are exposed. Okay, I just need to straighten that up. There you go, we've got a fire in our fireplace. Okay, let's get the top and the bottom of our fireplace on. Might do the bottom first. I'm going to run glue. I'm going to put glue on this bit rather than the base because I'm not sure exactly where it's going to sit on the base. We do want it to have a little bit of a ledge around it. Oh, really? Dropped my glue everywhere. Okay, I've got to put these scissors and stuff away. They're getting in my way. I'm going to need more tacky glue. We're almost done. What are we doing next time? The piano. Your piano looks like it could be a kind of quick one too. Okay. Put that along the top. We're going to put the top of our fireplace on. Perfect. That looks perfect. From there, I've got some greenery that we're going to place on the fireplace. I might try and drop the fireplace down on its back and hopefully it won't all fall apart. So we're going to try and stick this greenery on. I might just go straight along here with a nice dab of glue. Ah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. Don't fall apart on me. Come on, I said don't fall apart on me. Not playing with me very nicely. Probably don't want it hanging out that far. We might trim that down a little bit. I didn't actually say how. I know I don't want it hanging out too far. I'm going to trim this one down too. This tacky glue may not be the best for this. I might have to get another glue out. Okay, and then down the sides, yet again, I might trim that one down a little bit. Then we're meant to put these bits down the side, like this. I'm such a like, let's just slap the glue on here. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, let's start again. I don't want glue on my jumper. Okay, this is because I said this was easy and we were almost done that I'm having issues. Because it's always the way. When you think you've got it, it's not going to work, is it? It's because I'm trying to do it all while it's still wet. But I'm impatient. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. I'm impatient. Okay. From there, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get that E6000 glue out because clearly this is not working for me today. We have to stick little 2 balls together at a time and then stick them round. We might try that first because I don't think we need the E6000 to stick 2 polystyrene balls together. But I might get it out to stick the beads in. So I'm just getting one in with a little bit of glue, pick up a second, hopefully get a little bit of glue on both of them. Yes, that's working. Okay, one, pick up a second, some glue on that. How many does it want? It wants like 2 per thing. We're making holly. We're making holly. I've got some leftover ones in here that are a little bit bigger too. We're making holly. My jumper's rubbing on my table. They're so tiny. And they're just static to everything. Uh-oh, I lost his friend. There you go. I think that'll do for the holly. And then we've got to stick these beads in. That one I've opened. Yeah. Now we've got to stick these bigger gold beads in. So I'm just going to get a little bit of this glue. Just a little bit stronger. Where's our toothpicks? Not our toothpicks, our tweezers. just going to try and go in the hole. Oh, don't roll away. I actually want you up on it. No, it's going to sit lower. It's not going to sit higher. It's just not going to want to. Come here, bee. I'm not going to tip. Oh, I've got to tip it up to put the stuff on the top. Okay, so that's that done. Then we have this and our picture frame and our clock. Yeah. Okay. So the other items all need to go on the top of the frame. Let's see if we can do them laying down. Which way do we want the photo frame? Like that. Where's this fluff all coming from? I don't think it's going to work. Basket. Beads are staying for now. Nope, nope, nope. They're slowly rolling. Okay. So we've got the clock. Stop rolling away, beads. We've got the clock and the little basket to go on. I'm going to let that all sit and dry, and then I'll come back and put them on. And I will... don't stab yourself with the tweezers. Yeah, I'm going to let them all dry, and then I'm going to come back, stick them on, and I'll pop a picture at the end with the finished product. So we're getting there. Fireplace, bookcase, piano's next. So thank you. I hope you join me next time for the next episode, episode 3, and we're putting together our Christmas house. If you like my videos, please think about giving me a thumbs up and hitting the subscribe button below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.